Once again, we are back on Ek Boond Soch Ki Tea Talk with another episode with Pankaj Sharma. Mr. Pankaj Sharma is a country head of MGID India, and his area, he had worked across the verticals like digital, radio, and print ad. And he's a marketer, strategic thinker, and analytical abilities, holistic view of our industries because of his experience. Mr. Pankaj Sharma has built and implemented successful media campaign and the strategies and had created the valuable media proportions for a various brand. Now, at the leadership, at the strategic level, we would like to know more from Mr. Pankaj Sharma as an country head of MGID. Can you throw some light on your leadership aspects?
Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for inviting me here and giving this opportunity to showcase some of our work, and also to be sort of a differentiator in someone's life. So maybe whatever I did at the earlier stage of my career, this might help someone, and this can motivate someone going forward. So to start off with MGID is a company which is very close to my heart. I started my journey with MGID 2.5 years back. Mm-hmm. So I joined this company as in sales head of this company, and over the period of time, from being a sales head to the director of the company, to the country head, and now being a CEO and director of the company, it's been a very big journey for me. And this company has taught me a lot of things.
How many offices they are having globally, MGID?
So MGID have globally around more than 20 offices there. So we have our head office is based out of US. We have office in US, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Russia, Israel, India, and we have also our satellite offices based out of various countries.
Okay.
So it's a decade-old company into native advertising, and I started the Indian arm, in collaboration with MGID Inc. And that's where I started this company in 2019, based out of India, and we have grown from saying one person to now 20 people as of today, and this has happened during the very tough times of COVID-19. Wherein you can't meet your team. Your team is sitting in silos. You're sitting in silos, and you're working. But you strong together as a team. So it is said that whenever you are in battlefield, you win as a team. You die as a team. There is no room for individualism here.
Oh, great. That's the thing where you take many challenges, and even the leadership like Pankaj Sharma, in all the advocacy, he could see some opportunity. Can you talk more in terms of about your role as a country head for this organization?
So this role demands a lot of sacrifices. You call it because you are involved in each and every department. And I have done so many things which I have never done in my career path, from your administration to your finance to legal aspects to the marketing to the sales to the publisher alliance. There's too much on the platter, but I'm really thankful that I have a best team based out of MGID, based out of India, which always support and help us to achieve the unachievable, and together we stand. And that is the sort of a mantra we have, and it's more about the teamwork. When we got into the field, there is no one. If you are it is said that if you are in the palace, you can be a queen, you can be a king, you can be the wazir, you can be whatever. But when you're in the battlefield, everyone is equal.
Everyone is equal. Okay.
So somewhere those kind of things can stand out in the boardroom, wherein you have the hierarchies. But when we are on the field, when we are thinking, everyone is one. There is no differences in terms of boss and thing. We all are as a team, and we follow the same mantra in our day-to-day life.
Now, what are the challenges at the strategy formulation stage or at the implementation stage? What are the issues or the challenges which you have faced, while navigating through this particular process?
So, the biggest challenge was here to identify the right talent and to hire the right talent. Especially in digital marketing, you don't get the qualified people, and the attrition rate is very high in digital marketing because the experts are not available. So finding the right people with the right mindset was the biggest challenge for us. And in terms of scaling up, we were like we are like in startup phase in India, and we are trying to grow from the scratch. MGID, if you would have searched about MGID in last say 5 years back or 4 years back, you would have not known much about the company because our awareness level was very low. They were not like many people within the at a country level who were actually working. So that piece was missing. So in terms of strategy, we started from the scratch, which is from the awareness to desire to action, and then going to the taking baby steps at a time. And over the last 2.5, 3 years, we have grown multifolds in terms of revenue, in terms of advertisers, in terms of publisher, and we are seeing that there is a good sort of connect in the market for the company.
On MGID, I've seen you also interviewing various prominent personalities on your channel, how do you are feeling coming on TikTok and getting interviewed now?
This question, I can relate to this question because I see a lot of comedy talks also. So this is coming a similar question to me like that. Have you ever thought that you're gonna be big? Like still, as I say that there is a lot of room for improvement, and there is a lot of ground that need to be covered. The whole idea of our platform, which I created for the company, which is MGID Talks, it's more of in knowledge sharing. That whatever strategies or whatever work which is being done by someone, how to share that knowledge to the people and to have some meaningful interactions with the audiences. If someone wants to learn digital marketing, he can also follow some of the videos, and he will be able to get some of the crucial aspects of digital marketing. So that is also one of the theme of MGID Talks, wherein we invite eminent personalities from the industry to talk on various topics.
It's a beautiful insight. Like if you go and watch videos of MGID, it's a very inspiration. They give an insights of a digital marketing platform, and the experts, they come and talk. It's a real great initiative by the team under the leadership of Mr. Pankaj Sharma. So more light in terms of content and the brand solution as far as MGID is concerned.
Yeah. So MGID is into native advertising. So native advertising is some of sponsored ad which comes on various websites. So if you are consuming any content, when you just scroll down, you see a lot of recommendations which comes in. Those recommendations are fueled by your consumption pattern on the on the internet, what you like to consume, what kind of content. So there's a lot of contextual intelligence which is built, and that is how the native advertising works on. So it's more on the CPC basis in digital, as we call cost per click model, wherein there can be various post-click metrics that can be involved. So it can be user consuming the content, he's filling a lead, he's buying the product, and so on and so forth. So MGID has over 22,000 plus publishers globally, and in India also we work with very big publishers on the like of Rajasthan Patrika, Quint.com. And we have recently done many tie-ups with biggest companies also, which we will be announcing in a few weeks from now. So the business model here for the MGID is like we reach out to publishers as well as advertisers. So it gives in platform to publisher to monetize your inventory and to get the better revenue out of your existing website. And for advertisers, we give an opportunity to see wherein they can actually advertise via our platform and try to reach out to new audiences.
I think it's a great initiative. We have seen Mr. Pankaj Sharma's journey right from the publication to radio and now to the digital platform, and now as a country head of MGID. The kind of an brand solution, the kind of an content, the kind of an interaction, the kind of an collaborations what this organization they are having, and maybe like in the process also sharing a knowledge with the target audience on the digital platform. That's what leadership is all about. You need to share as much as knowledge you share, you get that kind of and things back like. So anything on business development strategies which you would like to throw light on as far as MGID is concerned?
So, in terms of business development, we started our journey in India 2.5 years back, and it was very difficult for us because there was not much of an awareness which was there. So our primary goal was to first spread the awareness about the company, about the offerings, and because the competition is far ahead from us. Like we entered India a few years back, but competition started way early. So in terms of from the awareness phase, we went actually into the discussion phase with our clients, and then the acquisition phase started for us. So we have acquired many of the biggest brands in the country, from BFSI to auto to real estate to e-commerce and to nutraceuticals to BFSI. Lot of the categories have started working with us. So the main business development strategy is that first you attract, then desire comes in, then you try to acquire, and the best thing is that how you do the after sales service. If the performance of the campaign is really good, there will be repeat sales, and the more and more advertisers will be coming.
They'll have more confidence in your entire offering which are there. So now here we have seen the Pankaj Sharma's in terms of, and so strong the organization is into the content, in the consistency and in the customizations, and getting connected to and right target audience like. So it was a great insights to what you have given for TikTok audience. And believe me, I think when I went through your website, I got a lot of insights, and the way the kind of business model to what we are having, the kind of an initiative what you are taking, and we are thankful that you are there on this TikTok platform to share your experience with our TikTok audience on Ek Boond Soch Ki. And I'm sure all our episodes, so what we have seen, there are a lot of insights what we get, basically it doesn't matter if, as we have said, it's something that doesn't let you sleep. That's a thing which had brought Mr. Pankaj Sharma as a country head of MGID, but still it says dil mange more, he's young, he's passionate, he's dedicated, he is committed, and I'm sure it's whatever the business sense, whatever the experience of an industry insights to what he is having, I'm sure he's going to go a long way. Mr. Pankaj Sharma, it was really so nice of you for spending a valuable time and being part on this show. Thank you very much. And if you like an episode of Mr. Pankaj Sharma, just go to TikTok, www.ttalk.net, subscribe and like the channel. But also stay for another episode with Mr. Pankaj Sharma, where he will be talking in terms of what are the skill sets which are required as for the digital marketing which is concerned. So stay tuned to TikTok Ek Boond Soch Ki. So thank you very much for being part of this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you.